We're playing Benny every week from now. Just to prove a point.
The butcher coming, nigga.
The butcher boarding. That's what Evan should have gave me. The butcher boarding.
Gave niggas the benefit, talked it out when I could have paid killers to finish it. Grave diggers that's generous. From a corner store, now we made niggas with businesses. In courtrooms, I ate with them
And
same
it just goes
niggas.
crazy. This episode 150. Face value
150.
Okay, you had to play.
We made it.
Really spit that
Nigga, we made it.
We're gonna hold you down every week, Benny. We got you in this beef, dog.
You didn't just put us on the side, man.
I think it is interesting to see how
Shout out Please Track sitting right here, man.
they're trying
Hello,
to
sir.
say that the Green New Deal
Holla at him.
have to cut back on. When in fact, the Green New Deal itself is a resolution.
Yeah, this shit goes crazy. This intro is good.
It is to be able to
Shout out AOC.
to make sure that we're investing in working class
Hallelujah.
You won't perform it right now?
At the party, I maneuver like a Hoosier. Don't misconstrue it. I cut a nigga off. I act just like I never knew.
On God.
Who's that bar about?
Nate know who that bar about.
Paint a vivid picture. She captivated by a nigga when I spit that scripture. All night, I've been running all night. I'm in the bed.
You killed this shit last night.
All night,
Thanks, bro.
I've been running all night. I'm a dog, she a dog, she a bite.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, what's up? Hello, it's your boy, Saint Icky, man. Sit here with my best friends of the world, Kurt the King, Nady Jax.
What's going on?
Back at 150, man.
150, man. That's crazy for real.
150 and don't miss.
Yeah, yo, shout out. I'm going to say it again. Shout out my boy Please Tracks over there. We just dropped a project today called The Green New Deal.
What's up with them shirts?
Yeah.
Available now or what?
They're not available. I mean,
Please tell
Chris, are
me.
they still up? Are the shirts still up? We gonna get them back up though.
So what's up with them? Can you
They,
get them or not?
Yes, you can get them. DM me. They're gonna be back up on the site.
They're
though,
exclusive. They're exclusive. Same as these bootleg shirts. You're bootlegging your own shit. 4 to 6 week wait. Turns into 3 months.
No, we gonna get them bitches back out, yo. It was a lot of shit. I've been doing a lot of shit this week, and we just played that show, the Auto Rave at Sleeping Village last night. That shit was going for real. Had a lot of fun in there. All the performers killed it. Shout out to GTW. Shout out Alexis Jae. Shout out Bonita Apple Blunt. Shout out Police State, Devin Hudson. Please Tracks over here. And then also shout out everybody in the building. Welcome, y'all. Gus in here, Mike in here, Cassie, Terry. Shout out St. Louis too, man. Big up to St. Louis. Boston win. You might as well be from Boston right now.
What kind of correlation is that?
Jason Tatum from St. Louis.
Oh, damn.
true.
Lewis is all over the place right now. Making music, hooping, playing baseball.
Yeah.
Damn. They got the arch.
Hot shit.
They got Nelly.
Oh my God. There's this one meme.
Nelly's
and
selling
it's-
his crib in St. Louis. You should buy that bitch.
There-
real?
Yeah, it's only like $4 million for a big ass crib.
Damn.
There's this one
Is
meme.
it the tip drill crib?
It's got the strip club
Never,
and
the,
shit.
never
Yeah.
the tip drill crib. Oh my God. I was gonna say shout out
Remember that crib? With the credit card
the
out front?
credit card. Yo, that uncut shit was wild, boy. I already know y'all. I already know your ass and know about that uncut.
Yeah, for sure.
You used to watch Uncut, Kurt? Man. I remember I used to like be on the phone with my nigga. Shout out my nigga Marcus. We used to be like at 7th grade and like my mama would make us get off the phone at 11. I was just leave the phone off the hook and Uncut come back on, get back on the phone. And as soon as it come out, I'll be like, hello. He'd be like, hello, you here? Man. Some of them songs is funny as hell. Do you remember, what's one of them? I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on.
Yeah.
On the dance floor.
That song rocked.
That was the first time I seen Pussy Poppin'. That was a hit too.
Yeah.
Pussy Poppin' is like, that beat is so fucking hard. Whatever bass line they use on that shit. Wow, 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 wow.
Now with how uncensored TV is, you could just get that shit off. And
Straight up.
Yeah, you need to
That's
get
like
that shit
MTV.
You just get that shit off right away. They be doing a lot of wild shit on TV now. They say fuck on TV now. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, after 6 p.m. it's lit.
And now I know how
right after work.
Now I know how like old people be feeling when they see something on TV and it offend them. Cause I be kind of offended, bro. Like, don't say fuck on TV. Y'all couldn't let me say. Y'all couldn't let them. Back when I was a kid, y'all wouldn't say that shit.
Yeah, you're not offended. You're just jealous. Two different emotions.
Hell yo.
Yeah, TV was mad too.
Oh boy.
I remember when I was like 7, I used to get close to the TV and lay upside down and see if I could see up. Because I was like, ooh, maybe I could see up these like skirts.
Yeah.
Dude, to be horny at 13 is crazy.
I was like 7.
Oh, damn. You get to pop it early.
It's a different kind of horny. It's more of a curiosity.
And I was like, no matter which angle I look at this bitch, it's the same bitch.
It's more of a curiosity more than a horn.
Yeah, more than the horn, the singular horn.
More than a singular horn. It's more of a curiosity for real.
Well, yeah, because I didn't know anything. Yeah, I was trying to figure shit out.
Oh, do you remember this off Uncut? I'm trying to kick it tonight. So baby, tell me what that thing smell like.
Wow.
That's actually a wild question to ask.
Uncut was crazy.
Thing goes crazy.
2 in the morning.
That's when she's got to give you the fuck around and find out. And you're like, oh shit.
Another thing about Uncut too is that like Uncut with not only the Uncut show all like the freaky like sexual videos, they would also show like the very violent videos too. Cause I seen a lot of like a lot of niggas don't even know 50 got a video for Mini Men. That Mini Men video used to come on Uncut for real.
That Mini Men video? I thought that came on like 106 in Park.
Nah, they didn't play that. They only played that on Uncut.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that wasn't him jogging on the treadmill. That was some different shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting the cardio off in that.
Oh, my God.
Last St. Louis thing I'm going to say, I remember that Chingy Right Third video.
Yeah.
You would see it on TRL 106 in Park and shit. And then, but you watched it on Cut, it was a whole different video.
Yeah, I guess Nelly just did a set somewhere and he brought Chingy out.
Oh, for real?
Oh, for real? They was beefing for a minute, I believe.
I did hear that. What a funny beef.
They used to
Why?
I don't know. Chingy was hard though. Remember Chris Bears and white tees? That was my shit.
But they're like beefing now as like
No, he brought him out on stage.
They was beefing back in the day, yeah.
Why was Nelly on stage? Was this 2022?
Oh, it was at that Lovers and Friends fest.
Oh,
yeah, that shit actually happened. That shit actually happened, yo. After 3 years of like them putting that shit out.
Well, it was all like COVID shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas thought it was fake though.
Well, because the lineup looked crazy. When it really happened, I looked at the lineup in Times and it wasn't really that crazy.
It wasn't.
Nah, like I mean,
they had Genuine playing at 1 a.m.
There was just some
1
shit
p.m.
we like, damn. Like I would have watched Mace for sure. I think that's the first time Mace has performed in fucking 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas probably rusty for real. I seen a lot of them old niggas up there dancing. They was looking a little rusty for real.
Yeah, 45 minutes. They're like, I'll be like, I'll give you 14 minutes. I'm gonna play 30 seconds of each of my hits.
Nah, go ahead and get y'all shit off, man. You gotta get y'all shit off.
Juvenile was up there.
Wow.
Juvie was up there, huh?
He's still kind of relevant though.
Juvenile?
I think so.
I don't know, man. I don't think Juvie's been dropping any shit.
I met Juvie one time, yo.
Did you, bro?
I got to meet Juvie one time. I wish Austin was here so we could talk about this because he was with us. My boy Kip played with Juvenile. One time at Reggie's, it was in the green room kicking it with Juvie. I was like, I can't believe this shit. Shook my hand.
Was he cool?
Yeah, he was cool as hell for real.
Did y'all even get to chop it up?
Not really. I just was like, "What's up, Juvie?"
I would have to be very mature at that point of meeting him, or else I would have just went off the deep end. Ooh, what's up, huh? Yeah, she's legit be like, huh? Sorry, I couldn't have met him until like 27.
That's funny
who
as
the
hell.
fuck is this?
You just in the green room,
That shit is so.
You about to
funny.
wrap up the show? What you gonna do after? He's like, wow. How'd you get back here?
Exactly. I get it. That's the song I made.
About to slide.
Yeah, man. Ohio on the map. We just learned Angel Austin from
St. Louis.
yeah.
She put out another record today. It's good. But the thing is, she doesn't make bad records, but it's just the same shit. It's not going to be bad, but you just know what you're getting before you
Yeah, you got. It's just though. I'll fuck with it. Like sonically, it be sounding good. Every time I hear her on record, I'll be like, damn, this song good as hell. But like, it don't relate enough to me for me to like.
I think I like it more of her as a songwriter perspective than sonically.
I
feel like she'd be playing the same shit over and over again, just singing different words over it. But she writes really good songs.
That's what I'm saying. That's more like what I was trying to say. Like the song always sound good. It's always a good ass song.
And that's one thing I appreciated at least about Connor, like in Bright Eyes. Every Bright Eyes record, he tried to do some different shit. Sometimes it would sound a little crazy. Yeah. But at least he's not just giving you the same shit over and over again. Because that's what some of these singer-songwriters do. They don't really care. They're like, I'm going to play the same fucking four chords, sing about the same shit in a different way. And it just kind of gets underwhelming.
Yeah, I respect that. I love when a motherfucker step out they box and try to do something different for real. Like, when you have like a themed album and all the songs is this. Even if it's shitty, man, I respect you even trying to go that way for real. Trying to be an artist instead of just being like a machine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because we always talk about the live show. And thinking about going to see some of these people for an hour plus set, I would be so fucking bored by that.
True.
Because it's really the same tone. You're like, all right, dude. Like even people like Courtney Barnett, I really like her. But if I went to watch her play for over 30 minutes, I'd be bored.
Have you ever seen her live?
Yeah.
Really? How was it like that?
I got there late, so maybe it was good for me. Yeah. I didn't get to catch the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, and a lot of these people tour together, so you're really just piling that shit on. Where it's like, damn, all right, you got a guitar, you're just singing your shit. Sometimes you gotta step outside of at least your sound. If that is your thing, you gotta make different like vocal cadences at least. Yeah. Because a lot of times like they'll follow the same like vocal patterns in all the songs.
You have to like make an effort in an attempt to grow your sound for real. Yeah. That's what the best way I could put it. Grow your own sound for real and have like different variations of yourself and shit.
Or even Patrick was over here talking about Modest Mouse. They gave you some different shit every album. Sometimes they missed, but the shit didn't sound like the last shit. Yeah, and then when you have a show, you can play a couple songs from each of your catalog, and it sounds like a dynamic show.
That's definitely like live, like when bands like come out with their first album and then just like tour crazy heavy on it. It's just like that. It's just that one EP or that one like 10-song full length. Yeah, it's just like the same. That's 30-minute songs.
Expected now.
You know what I mean? People are in a rush to get out. You know?
Hardcore shit is definitely expected.
Definitely like expected, I feel like, because people like a lot of times when you're like touring, most bands now are going out to tour the new record, you know? So you're like...
Well, they still give you shit off the old record.
Yeah. They're going to give you shit off of it, but you're almost tied to like playing the new shit all the time. And it's like... But then you also have people that like want to hear the old shit, and then they're mad that you're only playing your new shit. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, they obviously got really corny, but a great example of a first album that you could tour and still have a good show is like Arcade Fire's Funeral album, because it was dynamic sounds on that album. Yeah. Not every song sounds the fucking same on the album, so you can still have a show that fluctuates in energy off your one album. So I just think people need to keep that in mind when they're making a project,
and it make it cool like when Riot Fest be doing like Snoop Dogg playing Doggy Style all the way through it, even though he didn't. But
even though he did, he was late as fuck. Then he got pissed and they cut his mic off. It's like, dog, there's like rules.
Or like, but they do that shit. Like I seen that's one of the only festivals I seen like do that shit. They have somebody come through and like play this whole album straight through. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is cool. Like
that
shit after like
they have somebody do that every year now, don't they?
They do that. Yeah, they do that shit at Riot Fest every year.
Yeah. That's also cool when you have a catalog and there's a masterpiece in your catalog.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a cult classic. It's not like they're gonna ask a band that has one album, hey, can you come play that 15 years later? Unless it was like really iconic. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, and because like hella shit come out. That's the only thing I actually care about. You know what I'm saying?
True. I mean, who's doing that this year at Riot Fest?
Ice Cube's playing Death Certificate.
Wow, that's sick.
I'm in that bitch. I'm in that bitch for real.
I think the Misfits are doing an album too. Like
really?
Misfits,
I wonder which one. We'll figure it out.
On the internet.
Yeah.
For sure. And then, I'll go to www. I believe My Chemical Romance doing 3 Cheers, Street Revenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
fire.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in that bitch.
I hope we get tickets. I hope we get them free.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, you got to get us a media pass.
Shout out Riot Fest. I've actually never paid to get in that bitch for real.
I've never paid to get into Riot Fest. Pitchfork. I don't think I paid for any festival.
Yeah, I don't pay for. I paid for Pitchfork 1 year. 1 year I paid for Pitchfork. I had to see Rocky. It was when Rocky first came out.
On the blue stage?
Yeah. It was when Rocky first came out. I was like, I got to go see
my boy
that
kept
shit.
sending me clips. I was like, will you stop, bro? Clearly, I'm at Urban Outfitters, I think, at that point. I was like, dog, you got to stop. These girls like, can I try these shorts on? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Pitchfork already started. You don't need these shorts. Where are you going?
Exactly.
But yeah, no, it's a thing that like I don't want to sound like loud when I say this, but it's almost like it's almost like if I don't get free tickets, I don't deserve to do the like go for real. Because like if I'm there, it's because I'm supposed to be there. I feel like if I get in there, it's because I'm supposed to be in there.
True, yeah.
Because like I work and I like do shit for the scene. You know what I'm saying? Out the kindness of my own wallet. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a lot of nuances about the festivals because what they do is they book these crazy lineups, which obviously they have to give the bag to all the artists. So they charge a bunch. But the way it's set up is you're never going to actually be able to see everybody you want to see.
Yeah.
So you end up paying a bunch of money to not see everyone that you saw on the flyer and we're like, ooh, this is going to be crazy. You basically have to pick one person you're key on every day and like gravitate towards that because they'll always have it where it's fucked up where someone you want to see is playing over here and then 10 minutes later someone's starting on a stage that's fucking half a mile away. So
yeah, that's when people are just literally running across that field or whatever. They're running across the park to the next.
Yeah, and I'm not running for anything. I'll run for fitness. I'm not running to go see fucking any band playing across the
thirst. They be like, he thirsty as hell.
Yeah, I will walk fast. Don't get fucked up. I'm not gonna run. I'm not moving my arms and shit.
Yeah, but like it's some
chop your arms.
That's the thing about like them playing the whole album through because it's some intros that I know would be coming on and I'll be like, we gotta run. For real, like we have to see the intro.
On your marks.
Like imagine if it was like it's got crazy, you know, like on some Drake shit. If it was like Drake playing More Life, I'm like, I gotta see Free Smoke when it first come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's the only thing I can see myself running for in a festival.
Oh, and then you spend half your day being like, where you at? Where you at? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. What flag? Fucking leave me alone. I see you.
Yeah, text me.
No.
Oh, Text is dead in those bitches.
True. Oh, yeah.
Even with like the technology we have, it's crazy. Your phone does not work when you're around that many people.
Yeah, like if I like I was saying for like if I don't go to the shit, it's because I wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah. If then nobody invite me there, that mean I wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, Lyrical Lemonade finally took Thug and Gunna off the flyer. I was like, well, they stopped.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
They are not gonna make it.
Damn.
I think it's post
that's
now.
Crazy. That's crazy, yo. You seen that they was in a courtroom. They painting Thug as the Kingpin. Literally the nigga Kingpin from Spider-Man. That's who they saying Thug is. They painting that nigga like he Lex Luthor for real.
Damn.
But they had that dude Kevin Lyles, that record exec. He pulled up and he's like,
I saw that.
I'll personally and businessly like back him like financially for you to let him out during this. And whatever. And I don't think they're going.
They not. They say you got to stay in there until next year.
That's fucking crazy.
January.
You know how far away. I mean, for us, January is gonna get here quick. If you're just sitting in this little room, January is gonna be a long fucking time.
Yeah. No, they really painted him like the Joker for real. Like they had the dude in the court. He was like, he's the shadow in the back of the room. I swear to God, it's exactly what they said. He's the shadow in the back of the room.
Yeah, what does this dude, a graphic novel writer or something?
Yeah.
They need to get some normal people to speak about it.
They call him King Slime. Like I've been calling him King Slime for years. I do be calling him King Slime. Remember when that Gunna live performance that we always watch came out? Like King Slime about to come on.
Yeah, but Thug killed his shit too over pandemic. Where he's wearing those like the pink shit.
Yeah.
That shit is hard.
I want one of those hoodies. I want one of those hoodies. Them bitches is hard. That's funny as shit.
So he's like, so he's done, you think?
I don't know. It's hard to say because they ain't really even said like what like all the shit they got for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They tied him to some remember he was beefing with Lucci. They tied shit back to that shit. Apparently somebody at Lucci camp they got killed or some shit like that. They tied it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You gotta think they're not even starting court till January. Even if he beats this bitch, it'll be in like a year and a half. And regardless if you beat it, which hopefully he does or whatever, I don't know the details of it. But if he beats it, that's still you lost a year and a half of your life fucking around with this thing.
Yeah, yo.
And as you get, I mean, Thug's got to be 31, 32. He's got to be in his 30s.
Yeah, he in his 30s.
Losing a year and a half isn't sweet. You know, just sitting there waiting, hoping.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. I mean,
Gunna's sitting there like, fuck, I should have signed to a different label.
Yeah, Gunna's like, what the fuck? I should have signed to a different label.
bullshit.
That's
fuck that chain.
crazy,
He's like,
for
fuck
real.
that chain. He's like, at least let me have it in here. So
That's crazy.
he's wearing it up in the
Let
set.
me call my plug back at Crime Stopper.
I really,
right?
yeah, my
Oh,
plug.
yeah, he already told on someone.
My plug.
I would not be feeling great if I was Thug and I was seeing Gunna on
You know what? Now
fucking
think about it.
Crime Stoppers video.
He probably didn't give him all the information.
I guess
he
as
probably
of
kept him
right-
like,
I guess as of right now, Freddie Gibbs slipped out of that beef
what
and
beef?
fell into a doing.
What?
You ever he was beefing with Gunna and Thug literally like 2 months ago, bro.
He's like,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
He's like, that could have got.
It's all in the album. It's all in the album. The intros on the album is like, we don't fuck with Freddie Gibbs. He says something like that.
Yeah, Gibbs is glad.
Yeah, he said, I'm out. If that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? If Thug is really the kingpin like that, you know what I'm saying?
People are texting him like, do you know they call him King Slime?
Yeah, they was literally in the thing, literally in the like the courtroom talking like people's mothers are scared. He's threatening people's families.
Unbelievable.
He said they're all scared of dying. And I'm like, damn, they paying Thug like that for real. Yeah, Gibbs might have slipped away.
I wonder who's snitching.
They've been talking on the net, man. You know, I ain't gonna get into that
It's
shit.
too much like
I don't-
conspiracy or
No,
something.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
conspiracy. I ain't even finna get into all of that shit.
But yeah,
man,
I think they booked. Free him for
Free
real.
Slime,
And
bro.
Gunna. We need to just for the music. I don't know
Yeah,
what they
right.
did. Whatever they did is their business. I ain't be fucking with their business like that. But Post is replacing him. He just dropped that album today.
Oh, is it?
It's called like 12 Karat Toothache or something.
Yeah, cool.
How is it? Dude, I know we were kind of
We
listening
ran
to it at
through
the
it.
beginning.
I feel like I kind of put Post almost in that box of where you kind of know what he's going to give you. You know, if you went to a Post Malone set and he played the hits like Psycho and all that shit, a lot of those songs sound the same.
They really do. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the same melodies and shit.
What I noticed in like the first like 5 songs is like I didn't hear no 808s and no hip hop drums or nothing for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's very removed from.
we only
rap
got to like
shit.
we only got to like 3-4 songs, but like I was like, damn, it's still no 808s on this shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the wildest thing is I was watching this interview he did with Zane Lowe, and I didn't realize, but it makes sense. He's still only 26.
Yeah, that's
just
it.
to reach that level of fucking fame
Yeah,
at
yo.
26.
Yeah, yo, I was there when he popped off for real, and it was like he like 8-17 or some shit. Whatever South by we was at. Telling you, I seen this nigga at a bar. It was like going to like, it was like going to Beat Kitchen or whatever. We just randomly walked in. There wasn't nobody there for real. And then like all that weekend, everything we went to after that, he was playing White Iverson. We're like, this nigga go hard for real. He only like 19, whatever he was back then. Yeah, he young as fuck for real.
Damn, imagine having that kind of bread at 26 years old.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What kind of person you think you would be?
I mean, I think he went through a phase of probably. I don't think he was ever a bad person because everything I've ever heard, and he's always seemed really nice. Yeah. But people were on his like up his ass, like he needs to stop partying. He needs to stop. He's 24. It's like he's gonna fucking be
Yeah,
partying. He's
yo.
24 and rich as shit.
Yeah.
They're like, it looks like he's on cocaine in this video. He's 24 and rich as shit. What do you expect him to be doing?
Like
Sitting there drinking a fucking mocktail or something?
yeah, yo, as long as
No, I'm good.
As long as, I feel like as long as his life, if you don't feel like his life in danger.
Well,
or-
the thing
or
is, when
his
you're
career,
when
you know
you're
what I'm
rich and you
saying?
like partying, your life is in danger because you
Yeah.
can overindulge.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
very
you're
easily.
right. You're right.
You
You're
have
right.
access to everything ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. You actually right.
I
It
feel like a
only
lot
take
of
one
times
lounge shit.
the thing that saves overdoses and shit is money. People can't afford to get there.
Yeah.
But if money ain't a problem, then shit can
Yeah,
get weird real quick.
Real quick for real.
I've heard hella crazy stories about homies that end up at those Hollywood ass parties and they're like, dog, there's just plates of coke, like full ass plates, and you can just pull up and do what you gotta do. Sitting there, chopping it up,
Yeah, that shit is
filling up a little bag. Take this for later.
That's just like on the Magic Johnson.
You got a Walgreens bag.
That's just like on
Take a little personal ounce.
That's just like on that Magic Johnson show. That's literally what they be portraying that shit as. With Dr. Bus, he be turning up for real.
Oh, you know, he was bussing for shit.
Oh, my
He's
God.
getting it off. He was like fake rich. That show's crazy that he put really every dollar he had on the line for that.
Fucking up. I still have not seen this
You
show.
gotta watch that shit, boy.
I always forget
I
to
mean,
watch
shit,
it.
you already know what happened, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna talk about it. Yeah, that shit. I never knew it was like that. Like I said, I never gave a fuck about any basketball before I could remember about it. know what I'm saying?
It's wild that people just can be known as rich and they can still live a lifestyle because people believe they're rich. Like multiple times in that show, he said he had like only $2,000 in his bank account or something. But he would still go to these restaurants and they would treat him like he's uber wealthy.
Yeah.
And he's really not. I think that maybe people have been faking that shit forever. You know what I mean? Or once they hear you're rich, they just assume you still got it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but when you have property like he got, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, when he copped the shit, it wasn't worth anything.
Yeah.
So even if he went to sell the Lakers before he made
No, I'm talking about because he had all his money tied up in properties. That's why he was lounge.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's how a lot of rich people are.
Yeah, that's how a lot of rich
people aren't
broke.
liquid. They can't just give you $3 million.
Yeah, and that's why he was like, oh, he got $2,000 in the bank. That's crazy for it to go be like, well, he was rich like Elon Musk rich back then.
Yeah, but Elon's liquid.
Elon's uber rich. But you know what I'm saying? But like how we would think of somebody like got money.
Yeah, totally. Well, he did some crazy shit. What was he before? Like an aero fucking
Yeah, it was like a scientist or something. That was a great scene in it when he was like, when the doctor was like, your mama lounge. He was like, you ain't no science. He was like the science. He was like, I'm a scientist, bro. I was like, damn, he right. He is a scientist for real.
He's not wrong. Just not a medicine.
But like back then,
he's like, what about a spaceship?
How much money is that like back then for real? You know what I'm saying?
So much, dude. Inflation, that's crazy.
Inflation is crazy. So like, what you think he had? $100 million? Because like in the show, they showed him he was kicking it with like Donald Sterling and shit. Donald Sterling got billions now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Terrible person.
Yeah, I mean, what he bought the Lakers for now would be not even that much. But then it was like an enormous amount of money, especially for a failing franchise. What's crazy to think is that at that point, the whole NBA was failing. They were like, oh, we might wrap this up. Imagine if they just wrapped that shit up. They're like, fuck it. Fuck this league.
Yeah, they would never be the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, they was too damn tight for real. Jerry had to mix it up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, think about that. Jerry West was like a baller. It's like, nah, man. Like I'm saying,
he could get fucked up right now, though.
Yeah, I saw some shit early. Jerry West in his prime was crazy. No, he wasn't. Put him in the league now, and he would get cooked like so quick.
Yeah, yo,
prime Jerry West would get cooked.
It's so insane, bro. Like I'll be watching.
He'd be like, "Where'd you shoot from?"
Because I'll be watching all the sports shows in the morning and shit, and they had Stephen A. was going crazy on this dude. He was like, Larry Bird is the best shooter of all time. This old white dude. It was like, bro, get your ass out of here, boy. You know who the best shooter of all time is. We all know who the best shooter of all time is. You don't have to say the name. Stop it. I don't even have to say his name. I will be talking about him later. Later, so? I will be saying his name later. But like, we all know who that nigga is for real. I'll say it. Right. Do you know that there's a statistic, like you could look it up. Stephen Curry in one season hit more 3-pointers than Larry Bird hit in his whole career.
No, that's a false narrative.
Is that a false narrative?
There's something. It's not his whole career. It's something. It's not his whole career. Because I thought that was
like
crazy.
A block of his career.
There's something. We'll look it up on the break.
Yeah,
because I was telling someone that and they're like, no, that's not it, right? But it's still crazy. Yeah. The whole career, I was like, that's fucking nuts. But that's not true.
That's not. All right,
we'll look up what the actual thing is on the break.
Yeah, it's something insane.
Because when I heard that, I was like, damn, Bird is trash. I was like, fuck his legacy.
Imagine calling Larry Bird trash.
I know he mad as hell how they was portraying.
I was
him
on Depop just messaging people with Bird jerseys like, better lower the price. He was trash.
They literally on that show portray Larry Bird as the devil. As
he just seems like
is Lucifer himself for real.
Why was he a dickhead?
Hell yeah.
Just drinking Budweisers.
Yeah, spitting like chewing tobacco and shit. He was appearing in Magic Dreams and shit. Fucking his bitch. I'm pretty sure he fucked his bitch in the dream. And Magic was like, what?
Really? That's just every dude that lives in the outskirts of Michigan. For real.
Shout out to Larry Bird's stroke game.
Pause.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's funny.
You got to experience it before you review it. You got to fuck around and find out.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they literally portray him as evil in that shit, bro. I know he mad as hell.
I heard even Magic Johnson was mad about that shit.
Yeah, he was mad about it. Yeah, because they were showing what he was on.
That's what he was on. Everybody knows what he was on.
Because it's literature. It's books written about it already.
I mean, now that he just wants to be like the nice business dude, he doesn't want that out. But he didn't hide any of that shit.
Yeah. I mean, the same thing we were just saying about Post Malone. He was 20.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect out of people? I think people just have too high of expectations. Or you know what it is, too? When you get pegged as a certain person, people always expect you to be that person.
Yeah.
But so if you're like a person that's usually pretty solid, and you do some shit that's like not that solid, people are all like in utter disbelief, right? But if you're trash and you do some mid shit, people are like, oh, that's a good effort. What the fuck? I can't just be usually on point and fuck up one time and it's crazy. But you can be a fucking just trash bag, and if you do some mid shit, they're like, oh, yeah, not bad. Yeah. See what he did there? That was a good effort for him. You know what I mean? So everyone should just be trash when you have low expectations.
Wow, that's what you come out of that with?
No.
Doesn't that make the most sense?
No,
and then people don't expect all this shit out of you. Do one thing wrong, they're like, oh, that's so not like you. I'm not the same all the time.
Exactly.
Like you have moods, right? You have different emotions.
True. That is true.
I forgot what I've like heard that made me think about that. It was somebody like, it was like this pod I was listening to, and they're like, my dad was like a fucking alcoholic, did a bunch of heroin, but one time on my birthday he called 12 days late, and like at least he called. I was like, he's getting props for calling 12 days late.
12 days is crazy. The next month.
Yeah, that could easily go into the next month.
Yeah, exactly. Your birthday's on the 18th.
That's a good effort. See, you need to put yourself in a place where that's a good effort.
True.
Because then people aren't expecting a whole lot out of it.
Yeah, that's like that Chris Rock joke. Niggas bragging about what they supposed to do. You supposed to take care of your kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people do. If they're a good dad, they be like, "Ooh, I'm good daddy."
I take care of my kids. You supposed to take care of your kids. I ain't never been to jail. You ain't supposed to go to jail.
Yeah, I guess that does fall right in my. That's some true shit. Like, dude, I think it's just better to be a dirtball and then just have people be proud of you in weird moments. Like, oh, you didn't go to the bar last time. Making strides.
Shocking.
Instead of expecting you to pay fucking mortgages and shit.
Exactly.
Like, oh, you only make a fifth tonight? You're getting there, champ.
Shit.
You gonna bring it in or what?
Oh yeah, I was waiting on y'all to finish. So hot shit of the week, man. Shout out Alexis Jae. She came through last night, tore that shit up for real. That shit was really, really good. I was very impressed. You know what I'm saying? She also dropped a single today. It's called Overdrive, produced by my boy New Position. Skirt. Hey.
Ooh, shit. Came in hot.
Go
Yes, sir. That was Alexis Jae with Overdrive. That shit decent for real.
She's awesome.
I'm all about that that freestyle, like, bouncy shit.
Yeah, you just want to move your body.
Yeah. Yo, for real.
That's a move your body.
Yeah, that is move your body ass song for real.
Y'all are funny.
What do you do other things to that song?
Nah, what is that? Move your body ass.
You can tell by the beat that song it's supposed to move your body.
It's on the BPMs.
You don't be sitting there working up that in your headphones, really focused on a problem.
That's funny.
That's when you take some shrooms or something. And you're like, ooh, my arm feels weird.
Wow. Man, so on the apparel tip, have you guys seen, and actually tell me what you think about the new Adidas Balenciaga collaboration. They did a bunch of apparel, they did bags.
Yeah.
Basically, like, everything is branded with just like the 3 stripes, the old, like, what is that logo? I guess that's like the leaf or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it just says like Balenciaga.
From what I seen, is that the same shit where the models had on the gimp suits?
No, that was wait, was it?
I think it was. Maybe, when I looked it up, that's what I found for real.
yeah, that's what me and Jimmy were looking at it, and that's what we saw too. Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did these triple S's, and they did, what are those? The sock?
The speed sock.
Speed sock. That's what it was. They did those with the 3 stripes branded on. Excuse me. And they did the triple S's, which are insane.
This is hard. This is a hard look.
I think it goes back to that whole thing where we start talking about with the Dior shit. I don't really think these collabs are warranted. We don't really need this kind of shit because Adidas just did the Gucci shit that just came out recently, and Raf has done it. I don't know, man. If
Raf has done it with fucking everything, you know.
And I just feel like if you really want some shit by these designers, just get that from the designer. Why do you got like the Adidas model? I think that kind of just, they're in 2 different tiers. And that's always like when Supreme collaborated with Louis Vuitton. Which price point are they going to? They went to the Louis price point.
Yeah.
Or when Supreme will collaborate with North Face, like where are they going to land price point wise? And the Supreme shit now makes a lot more sense because they built this whole nostalgia thing off these collabs. But these other ones just don't seem warranted, really.
Yeah,
we don't need that shit.
Yeah, like I like a collab. Like I'll do like the high-low collab if it matches closer to the low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's just gonna be the same price point as the high, you know what I mean?
guess I never really thought about it like that for real because it's more just like introducing a smaller culture to the bigger money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of letting the people get a piece of something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and that's what it really should be. It should be bringing Balenciaga
exactly. It should be letting
more
somebody,
towards an Adidas.
Yeah,
exactly.
You should be able to get some shit that you normally wouldn't be able to get.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Letting somebody else get some shit that they would normally wouldn't be able to get.
Like a collaboration I really like that happens every now and then is Raf Simons and Fred Perry. And that price point is above Fred Perry, but it's closer to Fred Perry more so than Raf Simmons.
Exactly. And that gives you a chance to get a little Raf design.
Yeah, you get a little Raf design off.
You like, normally I wouldn't, but fuck it, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'll pay the I'll pay the $220 over the $150.
Yeah, that's
the $150.
It's really culture vulture shit, man. Yeah. That's really what it is for real.
And that's why not that the world's made that much sense, but I still thought it was great, and I participated in it. The Ralph Lauren Palace collab.
Yeah.
Because both those price points are right around the same place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so the price points didn't really vary that much because of the collaboration.
Terry, did y'all get that in the store? Did you know?
It was on both websites. That shit crashed Ralph Lauren's server quick.
I remember that day. I was on the work computer trying to get it.
You didn't get it in the store, did you, Terry?
No.
Nah.
I don't know. On that part, you gotta have to talk to Tone.
Oh, true. Hell yeah. My boy.
But you could just tell their servers were not used to that low. Dude, it crashed so many times, just repeatedly. Like,
You got anything?
I got the the towel t-shirt.
Okay.
And then Jorge got 2 pieces.
Oh, yeah, I've seen his shit, yeah.
It was crazy because it wasn't even like a preem thing where you had to be really ready. I think the later you were, the better. Because, like I said, the server just kept crashing. Because it wasn't used to that much like traffic at once.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, don't get it twisted. People shop on the site. But they're not bum rushing the Ralph Lauren site.
True.
Like, unless they do those retro, like, they've done the, Snow Beach. Like,
those go crazy.
The retro shit.
Yeah.
I did the 92 Olympic shit, I think. Yeah. Retro. They did a bunch of retros, and I'm sure the site, but that was after the Palace shit.
Yeah,
so they probably learned from that. Like, we need some more server space for this shit.
How many times has Ralph Lauren retro the Snow Beach and like the old Olympic?
I think they only did the Snow Beach once.
Once, good.
But I still think that takes away from everyone that has that original shit. Yeah. Because it's so fucking iconic. That's like, if you have a pair of 84 ones, they're just cooked, right?
Yeah.
But you could have a Snow Beach original jacket that's still not cooked. Because it's a fucking outerwear garment. It's not some shoes you wear in your feet all day.
Yeah, you're taking care of a fucking Snow Beach and OG for
sure. Retroing shoes, I don't feel like is crazy, but anyone that had those pieces, they were worth so much, and once you retro them, it just kind of plummets the value of them. Yeah. But they did a lot more with the retro. They did like fleeces and hella shit, actually.
Sick.
But I just think that collab made sense price-wise. Because Palace is kind of the same price as Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, like I'm really thinking about that shit right now, and that shit is ass cheeks, man. Like, why just go get some Gucci if you could get the Gucci? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you could get the Gucci Adidas, just go buy a Gucci shirt. It costs the same.
Well, it then goes down to two. Like Born and Raised did a collab with Waco Maria.
Oh, for real?
They put out $400 button-ups. It's like, dog, if you're a fan of Born and Raised, you're not paying $400 for this button-up.
Yeah.
And they ended up on sale, and it's like, because this isn't your market, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, if you really want to introduce each of your customer bases to each other, you got to find a middle ground.
Yeah.
Those shits are always end up on sale. Those like silly ass collaborations.
Yeah, just go buy a Balenciaga shirt. If you gonna spend $500 on a t-shirt, just go buy a regular Balenciaga shirt.
Spend the bread on a little vintage piece. Or like,
they taking from the culture, man, without giving back, man.
And it's only benefiting the bigger brand, because if you think about it, somebody that shops at Saks or whatever, they'll be like, oh, this is like Adidas collab with Balenciaga is kind of cool. But no one that just goes to the Adidas store is going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to start shopping at Balenciaga now. It's two different worlds, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're not just going to start taking this customer base because you collaborated. Because a lot of those people are in that lane because that's the lane they monetarily have to live in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to shop at Saks now.
Because that's like, it's different from like, the North Face Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Because like you might North Face like products be decent, you know what I'm saying? I might want a North Face jacket, you know what I'm saying? The Gucci jacket ain't gonna wear like the North Face, John. That's why I could see it at.
Well, because then you start to use like North Face's technology.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. In the Gucci jacket.
That's gonna make it better. Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense. And I mean, I tried. Everyone knows. I tried to get that fucking.
I was gonna mention it, but I'm gonna chill.
Yeah, Currency already brought it up. Can't really fuck with Spit anyway. I was like, what did he say? I was like, yeah, fuck this song. Actually, this whole album's trash.
Yeah, right. You made a valiant ass effort though, for sure.
Yeah, I tried. Tried and failed. So.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it.
I'm probably never gonna get it, but I'm not paying full price for it.
Nah,
that's for damn sure.
Yeah, true.
Full price is like $6,000, dog. Like for a fucking parka. That's on people's cars. That's these Formula One Hondas that be driving up. Them bitches are like $6,000, and that's a parka. Like, I'm not paying.
Yeah, true.
Hell no.
Damn, I don't even have a whip. Should I get the parka or the Formula One?
I think you should get like a Subaru and just soup that bitch up. Make it crazy.
Speed all around Wicker Park.
Mad loud. Mad loud. And then you should drive it home from work, wasted, just drunk, mad loud. And just be like, oh, no, why you pulled me over?
Yo, so I was going to, also about that Balenciaga Adidas shit, I was going to talk about they did the Triple S. Mm-hmm. And, okay, so it's all the same color. It's all like the Adidas box blue. And there's like a little bit of Adidas branding, and it just says Balenciaga on the side, just like the Triple S does. But it kind of looks like a flea market shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Like a bootleg?
Yeah, like a bootleg. Like it looks like it doesn't look real.
That's how they usually look on the internet.
Yeah.
And then you see them in real life, and you're like, they look different. What are those?
Yeah.
I'm honestly, even though I know that the trend has kind of came and went, I've never been mad at sock shoes. I don't really fuck with tying my shoes.
I fuck with sock shoes. I definitely fuck with sock shoes.
I'm actually kind of bad at tying my shoes, and then bitches be coming untied hella times.
And then you just like walking around getting pissed the fuck off.
I always wanted something like the street sock.
Yeah, I got some Nike shits and
yeah.
I'm not
fly
mad at
knits and shit. But
you really got to choose your pants wisely with them bitches.
True. You do got to choose your pants.
And especially the Balenciaga ones, they're high. They're like high sock shoes. So it's like, what socks you get off with those?
They're like shorts.
Nah, you just do like a baggy crop jean, a baggy crop pant.
Oh my God, guys! So
you can't do the slim.
This reminds me, like, so recently I've been like going back and I've been listening to like all the old pods. Like I started at like 1 and shit, and like we was making some takes, Kurt, that like we probably wouldn't stand behind right now. It's funny as hell.
Do you have any like off the top that you
when we first started? Me and him both were like, I don't fuck with baggy pants, man.
I don't fuck with baggy. I don't wear baggy pants.
Like I don't really do the baggy. Now I do the baggy. That's mostly what I do now.
I don't wear baggy pants, so I can't. I'm too short to wear baggy pants, man.
That's funny as hell. It's sports takes that we came out crazy on.
Also, standing behind something we said 3 years ago and still not standing behind it isn't the worst thing. That means we've changed.
Yeah.
We've grown.
Nah, 10 toes. Stay solid.
You know, the thing is, and Joey Perp said this on his
Be
album.
wrong forever.
He said some ill shit. He was like, the problem isn't the people that changed, it's the people that didn't.
Don't change.
Yeah.
Facts.
And they want to talk shit. Oh, you changed. You should
Big
grow.
facts.
You should change.
You know?
If I felt the same way 3 years ago about the fucking Indiana Pacers. I don't even know how I feel about myself. But yeah, I still don't fuck with baggy pants. I fuck with other people wearing baggy pants. I just don't wear baggy pants.
I fucking love them.
I fuck with baggy now. I get a tight off every once in a while. But
tight off.
I get the
Getting
tight
a
off.
tie off is great.
But I do the baggy mostly now.
I'm doing super baggy.
You gotta get some DC links or something. Official the fit.
Some court graphics. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of DC, another stupid collab is DC and Andy Warhol.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Who hasn't collabed with Andy at this point?
Exactly.
Everyone's Campbell's, DC.
Yeah.
You started with Campbell.
You're stupid as hell. Like they should. I mean, but like, yeah, who's in charge of his shit, man? They
someone's trying to get a bag.
They license this shit to everybody.
I mean, it's been like
it might be by
Supreme,
like
hundreds,
but like low key, it might be by individual piece. Like if I bought the piece,
No, somebody in his family owns his estate. You know,
no, but I feel like if you bought the piece, you own the license
you own
into
that painting. You
yeah, but like if I own the so whatever they put on the shit, it might be like that, bro.
No, because you could paint some shit and sell it to me, and then someone could screen print that graphic on a shirt, and you can't like cease and desist them.
Yeah, but they made money off it. Yes, you can. If I own the piece, yeah.
But you own that painting on that canvas. You don't own the IP. You don't own the intellectual property of that. You own that painting on that canvas.
I'm just
I
wondering.
feel like
His
when
estate owns the IP of all of his shit.
is that what it is? Because I feel
For
like if I
sure.
paid, if I was a nigga that paid $2 million for,
But you
piece,
have
like,
the
I own
original
that
painting.
shit.
That's what you paid $2 million.
Yeah,
to
I
say.
guess.
You don't own his ideas and shit. You don't own his intellectual property.
I guess.
Like
I
he
don't
could
know.
sell
I
you
should
that
look that
painting,
shit up.
and then he could screen print the shirts, and you couldn't say, "Hey, don't print those shirts."
Yeah.
Because you don't own his ideas. You own
Somebody's got to stop his estate.
They put his shit on everything.
Oh, don't let me get someone's estate. I'm running the back.
But like DC.
I'll be collabing with
DC.
Walmart. and shit.
fucking superheroes, DC.
No,
No.
the shoes, player.
Oh, okay.
Like
No.
Danny Way. And
That's
Colin
why you
McKay.
reacted.
That's what. That's like my brain heard that, and I was like, another superhero collab. Like,
You're arch enemy for
I
real.
was so upset.
It's just another stupid collab that doesn't need to happen. That's just like Adidas and M&M's that just dropped.
You know,
I'm not lying.
Who sets this shit up? Who links it up?
Adidas and M&M's, like the candy.
You're sitting there working at M&M like, y'all should holler at Adidas. See if we can do a forum or something.
You know, it's funny
What?
that like I never actually got into. It's like I think it's exclusively in like hood fashion where niggas would be like, I got the whole Eminem fit.
I know what you're talking about.
The Eminem shoes,
Or like-
the
or there's
Eminem
like Jolly
jacket.
Rancher.
I would be like a
Jolly
NASCAR
Rancher.
jacket too.
Yeah.
Maybe like a varsity.
It'd be like anything like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could be like, I got the Spider-Man
Remember,
Adidas
like,
and the
the
Spider-Man jacket, Spider-Man backpack.
The backpack for sure.
There was like Jolly Rancher shit like that too.
Oh my God.
Anything. It's like a creative channel for real. Like niggas be they'll see like that's the only thing I can think about. Like we think about these stupid collabs we all laughing at. Like a nigga might be like, I'm gonna get my Star Wars fit off. Just had the Yoda shoes with the green designer pants on.
There's a whole
The
day
green-
of the
the
year
green ball
dedicated.
man.
Yeah, the green ball man's on with a green jacket on with a R2D2 backpack on. Like niggas be getting that off in the hood for real. The drip. The drip. That's what drip really means.
Not the Eminem Skittles fit.
The Skittles fit.
Oh, you can't mix candies?
I promise you, in your lifetime, you've seen a nigga in a Skittles fit before.
Out here trick or treating, baby.
100%. If you listen to this podcast, you've seen a nigga in a Skittles fit before.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out to Supreme.
Yeah, they'll really do that. They'll really get that off, boy.
At least they'll give you the real Skittles, though. You get some candy with
Nigga
it.
had the Jordans, the red Jordans on.
Yeah.
Red Jordans.
The red team Jordans. Nah, they'll do
he had the Raging Bulls.
Raging Bulls. Yeah, true.
Some hard shit on.
True,
You be like,
true.
damn, he really did that. He really arted that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like walking around Wicker Park going to get lunch, and I just popped into the Adidas store, and I just saw the full. They did an Adidas forum for every single color of M&M's.
That shit was on like the front display, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then they did one for like the bag, like the peanut M&M bag. So they're like all yellow with like an M&M on the side. They were crazy.
You should have went copped M&M's and been trying to match them up and shit. You're up in there. This yellow kind of off.
Get the fuck out of this.
Which
store.
Pantone is this?
Yeah, I just think I just really like talk myself through it. I understand that shit now. Niggas really be trying to art they fit for real. I be really trying to curate my fit too. I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, it's just a different form of curation.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's a different audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. The audience
Because I be doing the
everything.
same shit because I like let it be raining outside. You know what I'm saying? You know how I give it to them. Let it be.
You're gonna give them the Morton salt fit or something?
I'm gonna give them
the umbrella girl on everything.
I'm gonna give them the umbrella.
So fucking stupid.
The umbrella with a trench. You already know I'm gonna give them the trench.
And the umbrella.
Yeah, with the umbrella. You already know I'm gonna give them that.
The Morton salt. That's so
like
Chicago too.
Bucket hat or some shit.
Yeah, you gotta give them the bucket.
Well, you're talking about actually dressing for the weather, which is
Nah, but I be really trying to paint a narrative for real. Like
that is raining outside. People are like, yeah, we get it.
I remember when we were supposed to go on that boat.
I know what you're saying.
Remember we were supposed to go on that boat a long time ago, and we all went downtown in the boat. They like left us or some shit.
I do remember that.
And I was like, I had my boat fit on.
Please run down the boat fit.
I was like, I can't go nowhere without I had some high shorts on.
Yes.
Maybe a slip-on shoe.
You definitely had Sperry's on.
Y'all had Sperry's on.
Check.
I can't go nowhere now. Where else can we go? We missed the boat. I probably had like a striped crew neck on.
Check.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere after that. You're Perry with the Sperry's.
Yeah,
Gonna bar it down to the tail end.
I used to love Sperry's for real. That was my shoe for real. I fucks with Sperry's super heavy.
You're crossing off the S.
I might get
Sperry's used to do
it.
some crazy collabs too.
Well, yo.
Band of Outsiders. That was
I
a
didn't
good
have
one.
I didn't have like the mid top Sperry's or whatever,
Yeah.
and them bitches hard, suede and all sorts of.
They did a
crazy
DM
shit.
one. I remember Marcus had some of those. Those were sick with like the Italian leather.
Nice.
Those are tight. Shout out to Sperry.
Yeah.
White, tan, black.
You know, it was a
blue.
hard ass collab, and it wasn't slept on because it sold out. It was Noah and Minnetonka.
Yeah.
They did some heat. I tried to get
Yeah.
it, that shit was gone.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about,
Minne-
Noah either hits or just misses.
That's another brand like with Doorface. Like if it's going moccasin wave, I need the Minnetonka. That make
Well, you need the Viz ones. But
That's a brand. That's what make like if you're a higher brand and you do a Minnetonka, I'm gonna give you some like I might fuck with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might do that.
I might do that. They don't have the moccasin technology. The moccasin skin like they are. It might
you're
be
up in there
real,
learning about
like
moccasins.
some real moccasin in. They fucking with Minnetonka.
So how you caramelize it like this? They're like, excuse me.
Yeah.
How you get it this color?
I gotta bring them back. Fall moccasin go crazy.
Moccasins go hard. So I've
sure.
been trying to get Viz ones for 10 years. But I just can't justify buying them.
It's so like every time I see someone with them on.
I just want to
like,
inquire,
wow,
like,
you really
did you
did
pay
it.
retail for them bitches? Like, how did you get that?
Yeah.
You know I've always
What do they
wanted-
retail at?
Like $750 or something.
Yeah, $750.
You know I've always
But
wanted.
I mean, I have shit that's more than $750, but shoes to me are hard because you're gonna beat your shoes. If you buy a jacket, I'll buy a jacket for like 2 bands. I don't really give a fuck because I'm gonna have that jacket for like ever.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
shoes,
It'll get its way.
If you really like them, you're gonna beat them in like 4 months. If
Yeah.
you're really
Yeah.
wearing
Yeah.
them and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like $1,000 for shoes. It's like
that's crazy.
And then like if you're doing repairs and shit like that, that's just even more. It's just like so it's a good investment, but it's a lot of an investment.
Oh, repairs on the shoes.
It's like
hitting horror. I thought you meant doing repairs in your crib while you got the shoes.
No, fuck no.
I was like, well, you're painting.
No.
It's
like, Jorge, can you get this
no.
paint out of my shit?
No, I'm sending. I got a bunch of shit I got to send to Jorge right now. It sucks.
It's like buying. It's like getting cars and shit. Like you gotta be able to afford to get some shit like this. You gotta upkeep this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you get some $2,000 shoes, you get $1,000 pair of shoes. Like you gotta know you gotta have enough money to upkeep them bitches.
Yeah, you gotta get a shoe.
Otherwise,
you gotta get shoe trees. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Shoe trees.
You gotta
and
get like
shit,
leather
like,
conditioner. You gotta do all that shit. You know
otherwise, you don't need them.
You can't. Yeah, you can't just get them and stomp them out and then be mad.
Well, because shit ain't a game, dude. I remember back in the day, like my first homie that really made it and got a good job. He bought like a Lexus LS 460, like the luxury ass Lexus.
Yeah.
And his radiator broke. It was still under warranty, so he was smooth.
That's ugly in a
but,
Lexus.
Dude, the radiator was $5,000.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
$5,000. It was covered under his warranty. But just imagine, like, so like it goes in line with what Perry's saying. Yeah, dog. $5,000 is a car for something.
No, for real. Like
your radiator.
Your oil change different. You got to get the high gas. You can't get the regular gas. You know what I'm saying? The regular gas is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
People don't even realize how much wear and tear.
Yeah, you got a good car. You got to get the high gas for real. Same thing with them shoes, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could resole shoes and all that shit. And I guess that comes with spending. It's like an investment at that point.
Yeah.
So you got to hit Jorge up. Jorge be doing beautiful work, though.
Yeah, he do.
Straight up.
He be bringing shit back to life.
He do, for real.
I just never really have that thought. When something's done, I just kind of think, okay, this is done. I need to move on from this. I never think about bringing something back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is cooked.
Yeah.
Especially shoes.
Yeah, it's got to be something crazy.
For real.
I remember when I was little, I would clean the shit out of my shoes. But now I would never think about doing that.
Yeah, toothbrush.
I keep buying these Jason Mark kits and shit like that. And
Yeah,
I
they
never
actually-
use them.
I use mine. I'm almost out of mine. I've had it for like 2 years though. I got the little brush and the foam shit. That shit be working for real. I done brought some shit back to life.
I have too. I just
Gee, one time I had some suede Adidas on. It was all suede cream, and I literally stepped out my car.
all those oyster holdings, Sambas. Yeah, I have those
bro,
too.
and my fucking foot was submerged in mud, bro.
Submerged.
My sock was wet, bro. I brought them bitches back. I went inside. I was like,
those look good.
yeah, you seen them since.
Yeah.
Like, this happened a minute ago. I brought them bitches back.
Oh, wait. Were you able to remedy it right away?
Yeah, I remedied it
you
right
could've
away.
sat in the mud.
Remedied it right away.
Let the
for real.
mud settle
Yeah.
into the suede.
It was like one of the winter nights. It was cold. And I thought it was ice. I said, right in that bitch. Like, fuck.
Damn, you broke through.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, suede is a beautiful material, but it's so fucking delicate.
I
man.
know, for real. I
Yeah,
know.
you just got to get the suede protector as soon as you get the shoe.
I've always wanted it and never got a suede jacket. Suede jackets are hard.
You ever seen Seinfeld with the suede jacket?
Yes, sir.
When you turn it inside
Yes,
out.
sir.
I would have been like, fuck you, bro. When he laid daddy was like, I'm not walking with you. I'd have been like, all right, bro, don't walk with me then.
No, Elaine thought she was way higher than she did. It was Seinfeld. He was doing way other shit.
Yeah.
He was always with somebody different. They were just homies. I'm like, all right, I'll just see you
No,
later.
but you remember the episode? Because they was meeting Elaine daddy, and he was like, in the jacket, Jerry bought the jacket. Yeah. You remember the episode?
Isn't it called the jacket?
Yeah, and they were like, how much you pay for it? He's like, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, it was like, you'll never figure out how much he paid for it. He's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Where do you get it from, like Barney's or something?
Yeah, it was some shit like that for
Probably
real.
a Tom Brown.
Probably for real. Probably because George was like, did you pay over 1,000? If you don't say nothing, like I'm going to leave here thinking you pay over 1,000.
And that was Seinfeld. So 1,000 was a lot then.
Yeah.
Because that was in the 90s and shit.
And they had the pink liner, and Elaine daddy was like, I'm not walking with you. I'd have been like, all right, bro. All right, dog. That shit funny as hell.
Yeah, shout out to Larry David for pre-curb. That's what it's like, pre-curb and curb.
Yeah, yo. Two different things, though.
I mean, one's on HBO and one was on cable TV.
When I actually think about it, if I had to think about what's funnier, Curb funnier.
But you know what's crazy is Curb is so fucking Larry David that I can only do it in doses. If like the 4th episode comes on, I'm just like, dude, I'm like exhausted of his just like bitching.
A lot of Wednesday.
I love it. I'll watch it all the way through. I love that shit. That shit funny as hell. The pettiest man on earth.
Really
That's
is.
literally what it should have been called. The pettiest man on earth.
And he hasn't changed. He hasn't grown. Still just negative as fuck about everything. I'm like, man, I wonder if you're like this on the day-to-day. Because that would be exhausting as fuck. It's like, dude, everything isn't a thing. We can just wrap this shit up. You know what I mean?
Well, shit, man.
Fucking episode 150.
Go Celtics.
Go Celtics.
Game one.
Yeah.
Game one. Locked them down. They locked Clay down. Go Celtics.
We hit a new milestone, man.
What is that?
150.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the game. I was like, what?
Oh, we didn't look up the Steph.
We'll look that up for next episode.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. Go ahead and kick that shit. What you got?
I don't know, some Baby Tron.
I'll fuck with Baby Tron for real.
You got it.
I didn't know that nigga looked how he
Oh,
looked.
it's not even connected.
Awesome.
Episode 150. Face Value Podcast.
Passport, leave for half.